Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's partner, billionaire investor, one of the smartest financial minds ever, said this: "The first $100,000 is a bitch, but you got to do it. I don't care what you have to do. If it means walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't purchased with a coupon, find a way to get your hands on $100,000. He's right. The first $100,000 is hell. It's the hardest money you will ever save. But here's what he didn't explain in that quote. Once you hit $100,000, everything changes. The game flips. Money starts making money. The struggle ends and acceleration begins. Let me show you exactly why the first $100,000 is brutal and why the second $100,000 takes half the time. If you're grinding to save money and feeling like you'll never get there, or if you're wondering why wealthy people say $100,000 is a magic number, stay with me because I'm about to show you the math that changes everything. My name is Mike and I make videos about how money actually works in real life. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm explaining compound interest and wealth-building milestones. Talk to a professional about your situation. Here's the setup. You're saving $500 per month, every single month. You're disciplined. You're focused. You're doing everything right. At $500 per month, it takes you 200 months to save $100,000. That's 16 years and 8 months. Almost 17 years of grinding to hit $100,000. That's brutal. That's why Munger called it a bitch. But here's the catch. Once you hit $100,000, the second $100,000 doesn't take 17 years. It takes about 6 years. Same $500 per month contribution. But now you have $100,000 working for you. And that changes everything. Let me show you exactly how this works. You have $0 saved. You start investing $500 per month at an 8% average annual return, which is the stock market historical average. Year 1, you invest $6,000. It grows to $6,240. You made $240 in growth. Year 5, you've invested $30,000. It's grown to $36,700. You made $6,700 in growth. Year 10, you've invested $60,000. It's grown to $91,500. You made $31,500 in growth. Year 17, you finally hit $100,000. You invested $102,000 of your own money. Your investments made $98,000 in growth. Almost equal. It took 17 years to get here. That's the hell part. But now watch what happens. You keep investing the same $500 per month. Year 18, your $100,000 grows at 8%. That's $8,000 in growth this year alone, plus your $6,000 in contributions. Your account grows by $14,000 in 1 year. By year 19, you have $120,000. It grows at 8%. That's $9,600 in growth, plus $6,000 contributions. Your account grows by $15,600. By year 23, you hit $200,000. From $100,000 to $200,000 took only 6 years. Same $500 per month. But the first $100,000 took 17 years. The second $100,000 took 6 years. That's the magic. That's why it gets easy. Pause right now and comment how much you have saved toward your first $100,000. $5,000? $20,000? $60,000? Let's see where everyone is. No judgment, just progress. Here's what's happening. It's compound interest. But most people don't understand how it actually feels. When you have $10,000 saved, it grows at 8% per year. That's $800. You're contributing $6,000 per year. So your account grows by $6,800. The growth is 12% of your total contribution. It barely matters. But when you have $100,000 saved, it grows at 8% per year. That's $8,000. You're still contributing $6,000 per year. So your account grows by $14,000. The growth is now 133% of your contribution. Your money is making more money than you're contributing. That's a flip. That's when it gets easy. Let me show you the full progression. From $0 to $100,000 takes 17 years at $500 per month. From $100,000 to $200,000 takes 6 years. From $200,000 to $300,000 takes 4 years. From $300,000 to $400,000 takes 3 years. From $400,000 to $500,000 takes 2.5 years. It accelerates. Every $100,000 you add takes less time than the one before, because your base keeps growing. The first $100,000 is climbing the mountain. Every $100,000 after that is rolling downhill. But here's what makes the first $100,000 so hard psychologically. You're working for years and seeing almost no progress. You save for 5 years. You have $36,000. You're nowhere near $100,000. You save for 10 years. You have $91,000. You're close, but it took a decade. You feel like you're grinding forever with nothing to show for it. And that's when most people quit. They give up at $40,000. They give up at $70,000. They never see the acceleration because they quit during the hell part. But if you can survive the first $100,000, if you can push through the grind, you'll be shocked at how fast it moves after that. Comment below if you've ever quit saving because it felt too slow. Be honest. Most of us have been there. Now let me show you why Charlie Munger said you have to do whatever it takes to get to $100,000. Because $100,000 is the threshold where you stop being broke and start building wealth. When you have $10,000 saved, an emergency wipes you out. Car repair, medical bill, anything over $10,000 and you're back to zero. But when you have $100,000, emergencies don't wipe you out. You have a buffer. You can handle a $5,000 emergency and still have $95,000 working for you. The momentum doesn't stop. $100,000 gives you stability. It gives you options. It gives you the foundation to build real wealth. That's why Munger said do whatever it takes. Walk everywhere. Use coupons. Live cheap. Sacrifice now. Because once you hit $100,000, the sacrifice ends and the growth begins. But here's the objection I always hear. Mike, I can't save $500 per month. I'm saving $200 per month. At $200 per month, it'll take me 42 years to hit $100,000. I'll be dead before I see the acceleration. And you're right. If you're only saving $200 per month, you'll never escape the grind. That's the harsh truth. You need to figure out how to increase your savings rate. Cut expenses. Get a side hustle. Sell stuff. Find a way to get to $500 per month minimum. Or increase your income so you can save more. Because if you're saving $200 per month, you're stuck in the hell forever. $500 per month is a minimum to see the acceleration in your lifetime. Here's what I did. When I was 26, I was saving $150 per month. I did the math. At that rate, I'd hit $100,000 at age 52. That was unacceptable. So I got aggressive. I cut my rent by getting a roommate. Saved $400 per month. I stopped eating out. Saved $200 per month. I started a side hustle doing freelance work on weekends. Made $300 per month. Suddenly I was saving $1,050 per month. At that rate, I hit $100,000 in 8 years instead of 26 years. It required sacrifice. My friends were living alone in nice apartments. I had a roommate. My friends were going out to eat. I was meal prepping. My friends were relaxing on weekends. I was hustling, but I hit $100,000 at age 34. And once I hit it, everything Munger said became real. The second $100,000 took 3 years. The acceleration was insane. The sacrifice was worth it. Comment your current monthly savings amount. $100, $500, $1,000, and tell me if you think you can increase it. Let's hold each other accountable. Now here's something most people don't realize. The first $100,000 isn't just about money. It's about psychology. When you hit $100,000, you prove to yourself that you can do hard things. You prove that you can delay gratification. You prove that you can stick to a goal for years. That psychological shift is almost as valuable as the money. Because once you know you can hit $100,000, you know you can hit $500,000. You know you can hit $1 million. The first $100,000 builds the discipline and mindset you need to build real wealth. But there's a trap. Some people hit $100,000 and immediately change their lifestyle. They buy a new car. They upgrade their apartment. They take expensive vacations. They earned it, right? Wrong. If you blow your momentum at $100,000, you waste the entire point. The whole reason you suffered to get to $100,000 was to unlock the acceleration. If you stop investing and start spending at $100,000, you never get to $200,000. You never see the easy part. You climb the mountain just to walk back down. Don't do that. When you hit $100,000, keep living like you're broke. Let the acceleration happen. Get to $200,000, then $300,000. Then start enjoying the money, but not at $100,000. $100,000 is just the beginning. Here's the breakdown by milestone and timeline. If you invest $500 per month at 8% return, $0 to $50,000 takes 7 years. $50,000 to $100,000 takes 10 more years. $100,000 to $150,000 takes 4 years. $150,000 to $200,000 takes 3 years. $200,000 to $250,000 takes 2.5 years. $250,000 to $300,000 takes 2 years. $300,000 to $500,000 takes 4 years total. Notice the pattern. The early years are brutal. The later years are fast. This is why wealthy people tell you the first $100,000 is the key. They've lived through the acceleration. They know what's on the other side of the grind. If you're under $100,000 right now, smash that like button. You're in the hard part. You need the motivation. If you're over $100,000, also smash that like button. You made it through the hell and you know I'm telling the truth. Now let me give you the age-based math. If you're 25 and you start investing $500 per month, you'll hit $100,000 at age 42, then $200,000 at age 48, then $500,000 at age 55, then $1 million at age 62. If you're 30 and you start investing $500 per month, you'll hit $100,000 at age 47, then $200,000 at age 53, then $500,000 at age 60, then $1 million at age 67. If you're 35 and you start investing $500 per month, you'll hit $100,000 at age 52, then $200,000 at age 58, then $500,000 at age 65. Every year you wait pushes your milestones back, but the pattern is always the same. The first $100,000 is the longest. Everything after is faster. Comment your age and when you'll hit $100,000 at your current savings rate. Do the math. Be real with yourself. Here's the bottom line. Charlie Munger was right. The first $100,000 is hell. It takes years. It requires sacrifice. It feels impossible. But you have to do it. Because $100,000 is the threshold where compound interest becomes powerful. It's where your money starts making more money than you're contributing. It's where the struggle ends and the acceleration begins. Before $100,000, you're grinding. After $100,000, you're growing. The game completely changes. And if you can survive the grind to $100,000, you'll be shocked at how fast the next $100,000 comes. And the next. And the next. Your future self at $500,000 is looking back at this moment. And they are begging you to push through the first $100,000. Because they know what happens after. They are financially free. They are not worrying about money. Their investments make more per year than they spend. But it all started with surviving the hell of the first $100,000. That future self is you. And you decide right now if you're going to quit in the grind or push through to the acceleration. So tell me in the comments, where are you right now on the path to $100,000? Are you at $0? At $30,000? At $80,000? And are you committed to getting there no matter what? Make it public. Accountability matters. And if this video just showed you why you need to suffer through the first $100,000, smash that like button and subscribe because I'm making more videos showing you exactly how to accelerate once you hit each milestone. Let's get to $100,000 together. Let's survive the hell and get to the easy part.